Hey, what's up? It's time for more Bluelock. This is Season 2, Episode 7. Normally, I record my Bluelock reactions in the morning once I wake up. Because that's what I do. That's my schedule. But I am actually recording this at night, right before I go to bed. I'm actually staying up a little later to record this video. Because of Arcane, kind of. Like, if I do this, then tomorrow morning I might have time to record a bit of Arcane. So, I mean, really, there's a reason for it. But look, I'm staying up later for this video. So, you know, you can thank me. Alright, this is Bluelock Season 2, Episode 7. We have started the Under-20s game. And last episode, I would say, was pretty good. It did some, like, pretty nice build-up to the game. I care about these characters that are in this game, so I'm curious to see how it goes, especially since we've sort of like declared war specifically on Aiku, the captain of the other team. So I'm very curious. I'm excited. Let's just jump into the episode. This is Season 2, Episode 7. Make sure to go to my Patreon account for full-length reactions as well as early access and exclusive videos. You can also get what was I gonna say? You can also get the full my One Piece content is on my Jent Watches One Piece channel. I've said this intro 1,000 times. I can't believe I forgot it. Let's jump into the episode. Here we go. Season 2, Episode 7. And then Aiku jumped in to stop it, right? Yeah. He's clever. And his looks. I mean, look at that man. I mean, you also haven't faced any real defenders in Bluelock. You faced none. Itoshi Sai. Really? No matter how you pass it, how much you pass it around? And they communicated just with their eyes. Oh, another character to learn. He's like a JoJo character. That eye. He's so strange. He's got such a strange design. It's so interesting. Yeah, I mean, the stealthiness isn't gonna work when you guys are looking at each other and talking to each other. Yes, Yukimiya. Oh, nice. Oh, he's quick though. Oh! Yeah, these are legit defenders. I think we're seeing the disadvantages of Bluelock here. Oh my god! Doberman. Yep. Yeah. Cool. That's a legit squad. He's gonna get a goal here. He's gonna get a goal here. Absolutely. Okay, alright, Chigiri. Nope. Alright. And he's not being, like, incredibly selfish with the ball. Oh, who's this guy? Kento. He's already getting rid of the ball. This guy seems like he'd be fast. Let's see. Oh, okay, maybe not. They're working together really well. Okay. What's... Oh! Interesting music. Oh, I like that guy's design. Come on! Nah. Oh, nice! But now he's lying down. What if he just scores from there? No, he might score. This guy's fucking insane. Oh! Damn. You know what though? I like that they gave Gagamaru a save there. Yeah, that was pretty fucking insane. It's crazy. There's a goal and we feel the crowd. That hasn't happened in the show before. Yeah. Sai, 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 sai. Oh Jesus, this fucking dude. That's a crazy looking shot. That looks like they just took a picture of the manga by the looks of it. Okay. Whoa. Wait, is this happening at the Bluelock? At Bluelock facility? I thought this was like at the regular stadium. I'm such a good guy. I mean, honestly, it is a decent strat at the start of a game if you're a good player to get your teammates going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lighting a fire under Sendo. You did great, Gagamaru. I'm really rooting for Gagamaru. I think he's gonna do amazing in this game. Oh, don't worry. I remember Henri. You don't need to remind me of her. It happens all the fucking time. Yep. Well, let's just give them... This is cool. Let's give them some time, though. Trust in Rin. Nice. He's just shocked that Isagi was there. Maybe just a 1-2. Yep, just 1-2, 1-2. Yep. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, you two probably shouldn't be that close to each other. Split. Yep, there you go. I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you split apart in soccer? Why would you run right next to your teammate? Who do you see? Revenger? Which one was Revenger? I can't remember. Oh shit, yep. Oh, he's going to the same spot? Is he purposefully doing the same shot his brother did? That's so petty! Oh. Oh. Oh, yes, can you? Come on. Come on, can you? You're dope. Nice. It's a great play. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, oh my god. Nagi, do some crazy bullshit. You gotta do some. Oh! And then they all. Oh! Whoa! Oh! No fucking way! What a dope line! Nice to meet you, Japan. Oh. That was dope. No, this is what it sounds like in away games when you score. But then, yeah, then it's just pure hype. Yeah, that's a good thing to take away from it. They're aggressive strikers. That's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot. Oh, what a setup. Okay, Reo. I can't believe you're admitting that to him. Well, Nagi's not going to initiate any talking. They're doing long after credit scenes this season. Oh my god. I think that was my favorite episode of the season so far. That was great. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's interesting. I'm only gonna talk about the animation for a minute because honestly I think a lot of people talk about the animation, and also I'm not really an expert. Like I tend to, you know, to understand when something's great animation or bad animation or whatever, but like not really to a massive extent, and like I just don't have anything interesting to say about it. But I mean, I feel like with this episode, while there were some bits that were like the same as the rest of the season, in that it's been like very stagnant and stuff, I feel like they used some of the animation that they did have quite effectively. And I mean, like, I gotta say, I think in this episode is the first time in this season so far that I've properly felt that Bluelock hype that I knew very well from the first season. Like, something the first season was very good at was it, like, every couple episodes there would be like a monumental hype moment, like a moment where I'm like, I want to scream and shake something, like that sort of hype moment. And that was what I fell in love with this show, is that like that it was being able to do those moments on a frequent basis. And I still really liked the story of it on top of that. So this season being more of the story and not as much of the hype for me was still fine, because I was enjoying, you know, like watching it for the story, because I still like the story. But this episode had like my first moment where I was like, oh, that's that feeling I was looking for. And that was that Nagi goal at the end there. That was so satisfying. Like, it felt earned. It was animated in a pretty cool way, I think. And like, I liked the coloring and the scene, and the "nice to meet you, Japan" line is fucking dope. Like, that's such a great introduction. Like, hey, this is your first time seeing me in a game. All of you millions of people watching this game, this is your first time. Let me give you something to fucking look at. Like, this is gonna be some crazy shit. I also just love how, like, with Nagi as a character, he's like such an absurdly good player. I actually forget how good he is sometimes, and I feel like he, in my head, it's like, okay, well, he's gonna like fade into the background at some point, and he's just like not gonna do much. But he always surprises me. He always does some crazy bullshit. So yeah, that was just like, that was fucking crazy. I do like that we're seeing in this game, like, defenders being really good, because that's, I think, what, like, you got to focus on when you're writing this match. You want to focus on, like, what are the weaknesses of Bluelock, and how can this other team exploit those weaknesses. And the weaknesses of Bluelock are not they can't score. That's not the weaknesses. The weaknesses of Bluelock are they are focused entirely on scoring, which is also the strength of Bluelock, right? And that's the point of the series. Is like, can we create, like, you know, someone so egotistical, you know, based purely on this bullshit, you know, all this bullshit that we're making them do. And it's like such an offensive minded thing. And the idea behind the series is like this idea that Ego has of a striker, a really fucking incredible striker, is what is going to ascend a team to winning. Not a great team, you know, not a great team of however many players are on a soccer pitch. But one phenomenal player is what you need to be able to ascend to winning a World Cup. So I guess, like, it's just basically in this game, it's like you gotta show how they face up against a real team, and a real team has people with actual positions. A real team has, I mean, these players, most of them, not all of them, but most of them have played together quite a lot. And so they will, like, know each other's patterns. And that's a really important thing in sports, is to know the players you're playing with, and things that they're good at, and things that they know how to do, right? Like, I always, when I'm doing these videos, I always compare it to basketball, because I play basketball. I compare it to what I know, right? But in basketball, in my team, like, knowing the players that you're playing with is really important. Like, I might know that our center is always going to be in a certain spot behind me in the key when I'm defending. I defend on like one of the wings of the court. I know that he's going to be in this certain spot behind me, so I defend in a way that I let them sort of like drive past me a little bit, cutting off their passing lanes so that they drive into our center, right? When I'm passing the ball, the first person I look for is you know, one of my friends. Let's call him Todd. No, I shouldn't call him Todd. I'll call him Dave. He like, I look for one of my friends, Dave, and the reason I look for him is because he is like the fastest one on our team, and he's gonna like sprint up as quickly as possible a lot of the time, especially when we get, like, you know, a steal. He's gonna sprint up, and so you look directly for him and you do a pass over the top that he can run into, you know. But some other players, they're not gonna be sprinting, so you would maybe like wait a little bit, or you'd bring the ball up and then you'd pass it to him when they get in position. So it's kind of about knowing your team. Now, Bluelock players know each other, but they haven't all played with each other, and they most of them don't really take into account each other's strengths, right? Bachira kind of does. Like, Bachira mostly takes into account what he thinks would be a good move, or what the monster thinks would be a good move. So that's not necessarily like knowing the other player's strengths, right? Because it's been shown that his weakness, at least used to be, that he would pass the ball to a place that no one would get to, because he just assumed, well, but that's where you should be. So Bachira doesn't really do that. Rin doesn't think about other people. Rin's really good at analyzing other people, but only to sort of get himself into where he needs to be. He doesn't, I don't think he tends to, like, he just kind of, the puppet master, right? He makes other people work by his will. Isagi's the main one that actually thinks about other people and tries to facilitate them in the game better, and like thinks about their strengths and their weaknesses and actually tries to use that in the thing. But other than that, Bluelock isn't really a place to do that. So I like that we're seeing how the other team works together quite well. And what I started this with saying is that I like seeing actual fucking defenders play really well, because I feel like this series being all about strikers, you actually are kind of inadvertently saying, like, if this works out, it's kind of saying defenders don't matter, you know? Like, if you're just saying, hey, this is... Which is kind of part of the fun of the series, that is making such a bold statement. And I mean, until we get to the end of this series, I really won't know what the conclusion is. Like, maybe the conclusion is you do have to be a great striker, but, like, the Isagi might become the best striker in the world because he facilitates his team while being egotistical, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what the series is going to say, but the point is, it's really nice to see defenders get some proper spotlight, because they deserve it. It's really cool. And I liked seeing Gagamaru get a save in this episode. I'm liking Gagamaru more and more. Like, I think I've figured out in these reactions that I'm actually kind of a Gagamaru fanboy. I'm gagging on Maru because he is, like, weird and strange, but he's, like, just doing his best. He doesn't argue about shit. He doesn't, you know, worry about anything but playing well and getting the goal when he can. And he accepted his role and goal very happily, and he's kind of excited about it. He's trying hard. And I like to watch him play. So I'm rooting for him in defense, and I like that he at least got like one good block in this game. It was great. One good save. Yeah. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. So yeah, this is a good start to the game. I'm really excited to see more. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.